Hello and welcome back. So today we're going to look at production science. While you've been away, I have pulled this rail down. Let's clear that off. I realised that if I just continued the rail down and took modules facing this way, that there would not be enough space. So what I've done instead is bend this back on itself, because we only have 4 sciences left to do. We've done high tech already, all the way over here. Then we've done which one's that? Science 3 there. Okay, so we have production, military, green and red left. And that's actually fine, because that leaves plenty of room here for these modules to expand out. And the science packs, we're only going to have 1, perhaps 2 duplicates of them. So they're not going to grow massive, unlike the smelting, for example, which may grow arbitrarily big. The science packs will only ever have 1 or 2, possibly 3 replicates of them. So that's fine. And then what we'll do is we'll run this track down, and then off here we'll put our satellites and our labs down here somewhere. And that leaves us extra room for if I decide to do separate builds for solar panels and accumulators, which I may do. I may have a site for each step in the process. I'm not sure. So, where are we? Production science. Okay, let's build it. So, production science is electric engines and electric furnaces. It's just 2 items in. So it's a 2 in 1 out site. There's no issue with the volume of material. There isn't with any of these. We can go for the standard 12 beacon build, which is that. And I've got a horrible feeling I haven't called in. Yeah, I haven't called in my train. All right, let's go and ask for that. The noise you can hear in the background is our cat, Felix. Right. Production science. Okay. He is pretty sure he has never been fed in the whole of his life ever, and we certainly have not fed him today at all, in any possibilities, no circumstances, no siree. So he's calling for food. He is a lying liar. Okay, while we're waiting for that, let's go get a blueprint of a reasonably up-to-date 2 in 1 out site. Okay. Now this is a 2 in 1 out, but it's a bit botched. We haven't got proper electrical for it. This is the one it was cloned from. Okay, do we have another 2 in 1 out? This is 2 in 1 out with fluids. We could probably take that and trim back. And none of these are going to be what we want. Let's have a look. This is 2 in 1 out. I think this is one we cloned, which was broken in the first place. Okay, let's clone this broken one, because when I come up with the fix, we can apply the same fix everywhere. Okay, so 2 in 1 out. We'll take the engines build. Okay, I need to be at least that far out. I want to get the radar and that. Okay, so get rid of the beacons, the chests, the arms. I'll leave the small poles, I can clean those out manually. Assemblers. Right, then I want to put back in the stuff for this train station. I want to put back in the stuff for this train station. And I want to put back in all the stuff here. That's a bit worrying. We might be missing something. Okay, I'll go have a quick look at that site on the map. We might have something missing. Right, and I think that's the build. So let's accept that. Yep. Put it down. Okay, let's pull all of these up because I don't think I want them in this case. And the same here, let's pull all of this up. Okay. All right. That's there. Okay, we missed the stack inserter this side, but it's easy to put back in. Not sure what that's doing there. And yes, we did have an issue here. Okay, so let's take a quick blueprint of just that bit. I don't need most of these things. Okay, let's take a blueprint of just this segment. Okay, and go back to engines, because that's where it came from. Okay, so that's there. And that's there. Must have been something about how I blueprinted it. Okay. So, here we are, and it's going to be a bit weird building upside down. Let's get this single unit done, then we can make a replicate of it, get it down. Hopefully this will be quite quick. So 2 stacks of assemblers should be fine. I'm going to need the same number of red boxes, but I have plenty of those. Let's put that back. Blue boxes. Inserters. Okay, then poles. Let's take them all. I'll take all of the drones. All of the... Yep, and I'll pick up a handful of these. Okay, and let's get this powered up. So we'll do the same standard pattern of poles. Production. Okay, and then we need to power it. There. So max rate says that produces 96 a minute, so that's nearly my current production. Let's have a look. What does the production stats say for purple? Over 10 minutes. Purple, I've been producing 37 a minute. So this is producing 3 times a minute what I'm currently producing for a single machine. That's the kind of scaling up we're doing. And we're going to have 13 of these in a row. We're going to have 3 rows on one side of the track, 3 rows on the other. So let's start. If I take that as a blueprint, let's find a bit of space. I think that's 13. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Brilliant. So we can blueprint that row. Put down 3 of them this side and 3 of them that side. And for some reason I feel like I should start this side. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Let's dump everything I have in my inventory that can be useful. Then let's line it up. One, 2, 3. Pull up that and that. So I think it should be beacons, prob mods, and speed mods that I have left. Okay. Right, take 200 of those, all of these, and all of them from here. See if that's enough. Yep. That's looking pretty good. And I'm out of beacons. Let's take all of those, and then all the speed beacons. Let's put one of those back because we don't have any prob mods left in inventory. Let's carry one stick in my hand. Okay. Whenever I'm left without anything in my pocket, the suspicion is something didn't get put down. Okay, so what are we missing? Right, we have everything as far as I can tell. Right, in my inventory, do I have any stack inserters? No, I don't. So let's grab those. Sometimes I can't tell the difference between stack inserters which are down and stack inserters it's asking for. Okay. Sometimes the ghosts just don't look very different from the real things to me. Grab all of those. Okay. Yep, we were missing stack inserters. Let's do one last run around. I think that's it. Okay, let's max rate this thing. So this produces 7.488k of production science. So not enough for a 10k base, more than enough for a 5k base. There's no kill like overkill. Right, so let's set this. When it falls below 2 of production science and rises above 16 of production science. That's that done. What we need now are the boxes. So let's put the requester chest in the middle. We're going to load up a train in the middle with our science. Then we're going to unload. We are going to blueprint that. Lose the rail. Oh, lose the rail. And put it down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Grab a green wire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up. We need to rename the stations. Come on. Production science. This can be production. Oh. That's better. Production science, electric engines. Okay, production science. Electric furnace. We can then, do I have any Logibots on me? I think I'm going to start requesting a single stack of Logibots, just so that I have them to hand. Okay. And I think there might be a stack in here, in the confused car. No? Yeah, there. Right. What else have we not got? Oh, we haven't got the Logibot loading. There we go. Right, and that stack can go in. This train station is logistics supply. That's it. This one is fuel supply. Right, let's put on the power so we can see. Yeah, we've got a bridge here that I don't like. So I'm going to break that manually. This is not an ideal design. There we are. So let's take a train back. Okay. To shed. I'm going to leave those two. Oh, just a minute. No, this train here, let's send it back to base production so it can get more things, because it's pretty low on them, I think. Okay, let's head back. So, in the meantime, I rolled out the new wiring. Turn off the wires. I rolled off the new track for the smelting, made sure it worked all the way through. I've done the same on copper. I think I may have shown you this before. I have been putting down yet more solar, and we are getting towards potentially being able to fill up this area. Yeah, so let's get rid of more of this. So I think I can put down the next row here. Good, and that will extend the radar coverage up. I can't yet extend across. We don't yet have radar coverage to go across. And where's that? There, that's good. So that can be demolished. So I'm going to take this up all the way to the bottom of this train line. This is growing out at quite a pace. It's a question of getting it land filled now. Only some of it's within construction range, and the only way to really extend the construction range is get enough land filled that I can put down a partial print, which then provides coverage for roboports to be able to start filling in again. Okay, and these are all being land filled. There's a patch, so we can put down a print now over the top of that. There we go. And you can see we're just systematically filling it in. Each time we do a row, so for example here, so next time we come along and do this row, we will patch up all the gaps in this row. As long as we remember to actually deconstruct cliffs as we go. Cliffs are kind of the odd one out. At the moment, I can't find any way to blueprint down and automatically deconstruct the cliffs because I've put the blueprint down. But we will get there. Okay, so we're at the shed. So this should be a straightforward one. I need enough for 4 trains altogether, and so that's 8, 16, 24, 32 carriages. That's probably too many. Let's put some back. Okay, so this is going to be electric furnaces. Inventory full. Production science, electric furnace. Inventory empty. Delete shed. Copy. Automatic. Okay. Paste. Send it on its way. There we are. This one is going to be electric engines. Inventory full. Whoops. Production science, electric engine, inventory empty. Copy that schedule, send it's on its way. I wish train schedules were a first class thing. Right, we need 8 carriages in total. I've got 3. There we are. Let's hop in this one. Set the schedule. On its way. Hopefully we will catch up with the other electric engine train, and be able to hop forward a train so that we get to see the packs being made quicker. Alright, let's do some more. That's not quite down, is it? Alright, let's put this down, see if that extends our coverage. That's probably the best we can do for now. I don't really want to start another row from here. I want all those jobs for doing landfill to complete first. This looks suspicious. No, that's fine. That is filling in. Just slowly. Do we have a little patch there? Yeah, we do. Okay. So, here we are. And nothing is happening. The reason being, there is no heavy oil. So we're back to this problem with the heavy oil. Okay, so heavy oil is produced by the refinery. This is the heavy oil, and the heavy oil tank is full. So where are all the heavy oil tankers? Sorry, here's heavy oil. Heavy oil is not quite full. The light oil is the problem. So there's one in light oil cracking light oil. Okay, so let's have a look in light oil cracking. Okay, so the train is in here, and we've got another train there, and they are not coming out because this is full, and this train here is in plastics. Okay, and plastics is not being consumed because nothing is pulling plastic. Because we're not making enough red circuits. We are not making red circuits because all our trains are parked up. Alright, so electric furnaces is the Yeah, electric furnaces is the one that we would expect. Okay, so that's definitely consuming red circuits. We have a bit of a bot charging problem, but we can fix that in a minute. I think it's probably a bit of a bot charge shock rather than anything else. I think this is one of those ones that will settle itself down. Okay. So this needs to consume this red circuit train. Bring in more steel. If this is a consistent problem, then with the bots, then I may have to split this into 2 builds. Or just add a lot more charging. Okay, so that's the red circuits on its way. That's pretty hideous, isn't it? We'll have to revisit that. Okay, so the red circuit train is on its way. Here we are. Okay, that's filling up that train at quite a good speed. Anyway, this is all going to move into life as we start pulling more material, and the problem at the moment is we're onlining one site at a time, and that's not pulling enough product through the whole production chain to keep everything flowing. I am a little bit worried by the bot swarm here. Yeah, this is not great, is it? And it seems... Oh, there we are. No. I'm not particularly worried about yet more bots being added to the system. Eventually they will all roost and that will sort itself out. What I'm worried about is that I think we don't have enough charging to be able to support the amount of material that's being moved. So the question is, do I split it into 2 builds, or let's max rate this. Okay, so this produces 5.4 thousand. So that's enough to, that doesn't quite support our science build. So we are going to have to duplicate it anyway. I'd just rather not have 3, 4, 5 copies of it. Anyway, on that bombshell, I am going to leave this episode, and we will hope that at some point we are pulling enough material through the builds to get everything online. It's going to take a while though, so on to the next science. We will do that next time. Alright, thanks very much for watching, and goodbye.